I really felt like this situation was really blown out of proportion. Cause like you know, everybody doing a podcast, right? So you do a podcast and you ask questions. And see, this is the reason sometimes why because it's like people just want to be in your business. They just want you to just tell like embarrassing stories about yourself so that it could go viral, so that everybody could be under your comments going in on you about your life decisions. I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't. I don't. So girl, Kayla Nicole, such a beautiful girl. Let's listen.
Craziest thing you've done in a relationship?
This is we weren't in the relationship, but this is probably one of my favorite crazy Kayla stories because I don't have that many. But I'm a Scorpio and I have that crazy in me though. You know what I mean? Like it's back there. So I was dating a guy.
Okay.
I was dating a guy and he dumped me through a text message. And he dumped me for this singer/actress who was famous at the time. Dumped me for her.
Who was famous at the time.
Lied about it for months, then popped out with her. It became like this public thing. And it was like, oh my God, we love them. Another like celebrity iconic relationship. And of course, little old me, I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. I had just moved to New York to like be with this person and move in with them. It was a whole thing.
It's not who y'all think.
Yes, you guys will not be able to figure this out. Or maybe they will. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Girl, we gonna be able to figure it out. And why was you moving for a man? Red flag.
So he breaks up with me, dumps me, moves on. And for Halloween that year, I dressed up as her.
Oh!
I dressed up as that lady for Halloween. And not only
did the pictures out?
They're there somewhere. They're on the internet. And it went viral.
Clock that.
It went viral. It was everywhere. Like,
really?
And that was before like I was even anything on Instagram, which is why it was even funnier because everybody's like, oh my God, you look so good.
Did he say something?
Yeah, you called me crazy. Like you're nuts. You're a crazy person.
Okay, don't play any music. Okay. So listen. She looks amazing. She looks amazing. Her body look good. Okay, so here's the thing. This is why I feel like y'all was doing the most. Like, this is not that serious. Like, if Teyana Taylor was a regular person and not a famous person, then I would be like, that's crazy for you to dress up as a bitch for Halloween. But essentially, I still feel like, did other people not do this? Because I feel like other people dressed up like Teyana for Halloween. Like, I don't see why this is considered like that serious or even that embarrassing for that matter. Everybody was like, she played herself. I'm like, she looked amazing. What the fuck is everybody talking about? Yo, that's why I be thinking differently because it's just kind of like, is it that serious? Like, she is a celebrity. This was an iconic moment for Teyana Taylor. And to be honest, it was more so given you're a fan, bitch. I wouldn't have been mad. If I was Teyana Taylor, I would have just been like, bitch, I'm so fucking fine that I took a bitch. Oh, look, I took a bitch man right quick, right? You can't take nobody, man. Please be clear. These niggas is for everybody. You can't take nobody, okay? That's why he was cheating on her, because these niggas is for everybody. Be very clear when I say that to you, okay? But I would, if I was Teyana, I'd have been like, bitch, how fine I gotta be for a bitch to dress up as me for Halloween. And it's not like a costume, like I'm trying to make fun of you. No, it's like a slutty Halloween costume. Bitch, you look good. Like Teyana, like look at her. Girl, look at Kayla. Look at that girl. What? I'm sorry. I mean, they asked her for a crazy moment, and she said this was one of her like crazy bitch moments. Because dude told her she was crazy. I just kind of feel like this was something that people were already kind of copying online. And so I don't see the big deal, especially because she actually killed it. Like, because she actually looks this damn good. I don't really see this as embarrassing towards her. I just don't. Girl, yeah, no. Girl, listen. Okay, listen, the lesbian in me. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't think it was that serious. So when everybody was like crashing out, but to me, to me, to me, this amount of words, bitch, Teyana is the one crashing out in this situation to me. Like, I'm telling you a story. It's weird. Okay, I'm open to it being weird. I am. But I also feel like, is it? Like if I saw a viral moment and I wanted to dress up like that, if it was anybody else, like it wouldn't have mattered. But just because it was the ex, it's so weird. Halloween costume. Like it's just not that deep. To me, it's not that deep. Y'all can feel however y'all want to feel, but I feel like she killed it. Okay, like she killed it. It's not that deep. Teyana writing all of these words. And I also feel like y'all are forgetting the fact that that shit probably made her feel good about herself. Like, think about it. Think about it. Be fucking for real. Whenever you really want to be with somebody and they don't want to fuck with you, they want to fuck with somebody else, it makes you question your own shit. So you start looking at you like, damn, bitch, am I not as fine as I thought I was? It's just a natural response. So she then go and dress up like the girl and do the photo shoot and kill it. And then I will forever be looking at them pictures like, yeah, nah, that's not why. That's not why. It's not because you're not fine, because you fine as fuck. And this is you looking, and she look good too. But bitch, you look good too. Like it's definitely not giving. You know what I'm saying? Like your butt, a little bit plumper than her. Like nah, like no, like and you ain't have to do nothing to your face, girl. I would have been big in my like. This would have helped me feel better about myself if I had done that the way she did, because I would have just been looking at them pictures after that for a long time, like, damn, bitch, you looked good. I'm one of them people that can make myself feel better by looking at myself. Like, if I look good, that makes me feel better. So I just kind of feel like that would have probably made me feel better if I was Kayla in that situation. Now, Teyana, 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 I'm going to read this, but I'm going to just say this amount of wordage in this scenario, girl, this is too much. This is too much. Girl, again, I'm going to say it. This is too much. She says, and I quote, it's really crazy that everyone is allowed to bother me and be distasteful. Everybody gets to play while I move with grace, always. But now I want to have a little Sagittarius fun too. And it's a problem. Okay? The Iman part. I'm divorced and happily so. However, her choice of words were very distasteful and uncalled for. She knew exactly what she was doing. The lady said she was famous at the time. Also said, I don't care who see it. It was very distasteful and uncalled for. Most importantly, she knew people would dig. Honestly, it's just given she don't like you and she don't care. Like y'all like her, but I don't like her. So if you look it up and she see it, I don't give up. I don't like that lady when she was famous. So yeah, Kelly, you do seem like you still a little sour, a little upset, a little sour puss for whatever reason. But Teyana, again, this still puts you in the position of girl. You could have just been looking back and down. You know what I'm saying? You could have just been looking back and down. That's all. But this, girl, let me continue. Fuck the Iman parts. I'm divorced and happily so. However, her choice of words were very distasteful and uncalled for. She knew exactly what she was doing. The lady said she was famous at the time. Also said, I don't care who see it. It was very distasteful and uncalled for. Most importantly, she knew people would dig. She automatically my name is attached to the nonsense. At that point, she didn't need to at me. That was clearly a quick search. My name was trending without an at before even saying a word. That's how I seen it. On top of the fact that the math wasn't mathing and the facts weren't facting. Girl, what math wasn't mathing? However, the level of cringe factor was, I'm finding out, just like the world, that her intentions were ill and petty. She pulled the black card when it came to Taylor Swift, but in the same circle turned around and tried to bully the black woman that was married to her situationship. She claimed dumped her for me. Dressing up like me for what? So you think her dressing up like you is bullying? even though you look good. Like it wasn't I don't know. I don't feel like that was a mock. It was just I could do it and I could look just as good or better, bitch. That's what it was given for me. But okay, girl, feel how you ever want. You know, it's your situation, girl. I don't really care. Crazy part about it all is I actually showed love under her pic when she posted it. Like I did the other 3,000 people. Listen, 3 million. This is what I'm saying. So many other people did this shit. So why is this even a big deal? That dressed up as me for Halloween. Whole time I didn't even know she was being shady. It's not really shady. But I mean, I just don't think it is. Like I wouldn't have perceived it that way. You're a fan. That's not shade. You're a fan of mine. Hi. Now I do. So in that case, petty panties on. I had my little fun. I said what I said, and now I'm done. Headed back to set. What did you say? What this?
Do your math. When we first started, and everyone get ready to do your math.
Oh, about the timeline? Girl, this is why that's whack. I'm not about to argue with another woman about a timeline when you know niggas be lying and niggas be, cheating. Like, Teyana. Girl, she's a fan. Why are you feeling upset by this? I mean, I guess it can be considered shade. I don't care. I don't know. Like, no, when Kayla said the shit in the interview, that was shady. I'm saying she obviously don't like this lady. She obviously don't like you. But I also feel like, bitch, you a fan of mine if you dressing up like me for Halloween when I looked good as fuck. And you then turn around and look good as fuck. Girl, I'm trying to understand, what are we mad at each other about? Am I? Y'all are doing too much over some very, very recessing dick. The dick is recessing, girl. The hair is recessing. It's not giving what it used to give. It's not as healthy looking as it used to. He over there in Republican puss. Like, what are we still upset about? What are we mad about? And listen, the girls can feel however they want to feel. But what I'm saying is, coming from the standpoint of somebody that really don't care, like unbothered, Teyana's doing too much. Kayla was obviously hurt, but why wouldn't she be? Like, everybody forgets how hard it is to see the person that they like move on in real life. Y'all didn't have somebody y'all like move on with the next one and you unfollow them and block them and everything else so you don't have to see it. Okay? Let a woman do it to you, Bondi. Again, you're a fan. What? Girl, I would not be upset. I would not be upset. And I really wouldn't write a paragraph about it. Girl, I really wouldn't write a paragraph about it. Like, I'm a regular person. You want to dress up like me for Halloween? I'm a regular person. I'm not Teyana Taylor having an iconic video moment. Girl, what? That's not the same thing. If she would have dressed up like her just regularly with a cute little haircut and some glasses on, then you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's giving fan. I would have been flattered. I wouldn't have felt like you trying to play me. I just wouldn't. You're a fan. Thank you. Thank you. Like, what? Girl, what? Shit. Y'all don't know how much shit I be flattered by. Because y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, she looked so good. Like, they both looked amazing. This wasn't a moment for somebody. Like, nobody's making fun of Teyana Taylor in that moment. There was nothing to make fun of. That girl looked good. Oh, I mean, I say she was being shady in the interview. They don't like each other. I still wouldn't have written all of that. If I was Teyana, I'm still not writing all of that about no bitch that used to be with my nigga before we was together, girl. I would have been like, girl, I didn't know that's why you did it. I was still flattered. You look good. Be blessed. Like, I don't have nothing to say, girl. I'm not fighting over no dick. In no way, shape, or form. You are fighting alone. You are upset by yourself. Like, I wouldn't even care. Like, oh, look, is she shading me over dick? Girl, what? Dick that I was married to? Over the internet? Now, check me in person. Check me in person. In person, sometimes you might get a different version of me in person, disrespect. But some online shit, you doing a podcast and I come up because I'm me? Girl, what? I'm flattered. Have a beautiful day. Y'all was crashing out over this shit, though. Niggas was on the internet losing their mind Here you go.
What happened? She called herself flexing and got a bigger flex on her. Now he's with somebody he doesn't have to pay a dime for. So it didn't work. You lost them to somebody with more money that will do 50-50.
Okay. So I guess at some point she said something about not going 50-50. Cam and Mace feel like Kayla Nicole has a nasty attitude after her appearance on Andrew Reese's podcast. Says now look at her. She went from being on red carpets to being on nothing, all because of her attitude and feeling like she's too good to go 50-50. We can have a conversation about her attitude. That's one conversation. But what we're never going to do, and I'm also looking at y'all as men with money. Y'all are so projecting. Like this gives, I'm a man with money, but I'm stingy and I don't want to take care of a woman. I don't want to take care of a woman. I want a woman to have her own money. So if that's the case, that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. But why do y'all always feel the need to bully women when they talk about what they want?
Because she says, what do I look like to not be paying? What does somebody look like that doesn't have to pay for 50? What
like her? Like her? Like me? The fuck? Listen, I'm not saying that's my situation, but I'm saying it could have been. My mama? The fuck? Like, I know a lot of women whose husbands pay like most of the bills. They're not going 50-50. It's more so 70-30, 80-20 sometimes. Like I know, especially like middle class, I know a lot of middle class women with that type of arrangement in their households if their husbands make more money. Like my mom and my dad, like he made more money. She paid the utilities because she was like, I'm never going to be in a situation where a man is fronting all of the bills. He already controlled everything. You know how much you going to control if I got to come to him for money? That's insane. So, you know, you have your own. You have your own, but they cover most of the shit. They cover the house and all of the, you know, all of the things that the insurance, the cars, the, you know, they, you know, like, what's wrong with y'all? Don't y'all have money? Are y'all broke? What's going on?
What does that look like? I don't get it. I don't understand. You look broke? I don't understand. What's the look?
The look is somebody that is extremely beautiful. Somebody like y'all can keep lying to yourselves all y'all want to, but really anybody that wants what they want, any woman, they have shown you. It doesn't matter if they're girl, the way white men would be with an unattractive black woman and pay all of the bills. Girl, I don't know what y'all are talking about. It's not hard to find if that's what you really, really want. But a lot of people also live below a certain level of life, you know what I'm saying? And have that arrangement. That's what they want to do. But I feel like, no, Kayla Nicole is the type of woman that is around a whole bunch of men with money. Why would she ever be paying 50-50? I'm sorry. No. Girl, if I look like Kayla Nicole and I'm around a whole bunch of rich men, no, I'm not going 50-50 with you. What's wrong with you? No. And even if I wanted to go 50-50 with somebody, that's my prerogative. But I definitely understand what she's saying. Y'all just don't like when women toot their own horn or when women know who they are, what they look like in this society. In this society, Kayla Nicole can absolutely find somebody that will pay all of her bills and she don't have to go 50-50 with. Why does that upset y'all? That's corny as fuck for you to be online going in on a woman who says, I'm not about to go 50-50. Look at me. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Look at her. You know what she mean. Are y'all broke now, Mace?
I don't care how beautiful you are. When I heard that interview, you're ugly. That's just my attitude.
Y'all, it is always the most unattractive, fucked up attitude, nasty disposition having niggas that want to talk about a woman having a bad attitude. And you would still fuck. And you would still try to fuck. And that's why she shouldn't ever fuck you, because you would be disrespectful and try to slut her out on some hoe shit. Because that's the type of nigga you are. Like, Cam and Mace don't have good attitudes to me. Just because y'all done been nice to a stripper here or there doesn't mean that y'all overall have a nice disposition when it comes to women. Cam, you could barely keep your fucking teeth in your mouth. Are you serious? Are you serious, sir? And listen, I'm not famous, girl. Listen, no, I'm just at my house, baby. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, any woman worth her salt can go find somebody to pay all the bills if they want to. Especially somebody like Kayla Nicole. Like, Y'all can lie to yourselves all y'all want to, but we all know that the women that are considered extremely beautiful in our society can easily have their bills paid for if they're seeking out older men or men with money. It's very simple. It's not that hard. You go around men with money. Those men are used to paying for things. Usually, and you know why y'all are like this? Because y'all didn't grow up having anything. That's why you have to find men that are used to really be doing well and having. Because once you find men that are actually like used to having and taking care of women, this is not a conversation. Like, this is not a conversation with men who have money, because they're used to paying for things for women. They wouldn't even want a woman to open up her wallet for anything. Like, what are you even talking about? Y'all always trying to humble somebody who, in all honesty, you know that you would never have a shot with if you weren't famous or you didn't have money. Neither Cam nor Mace could walk up to Kayla Nicole on the street as a man making less than $70,000 a year and get her. And you're upset about that. And you should go to therapy about it instead of getting on a podcast and trying to malign this young woman that is old enough to be y'all fucking kid because you don't like her attitude because she said, I don't want to be with somebody that I have to pay 50-50 with. Especially once you've been with men who do have money. Like, once you've been around men or been with men with money, girl, what am I doing 50-50 for? If I can go find somebody to pay for everything, that makes no sense. Now, me personally, I have a reason for why I've been around men with money. No, thank you. Y'all love an off power dynamic. I ain't got the energy for that. I also don't like just being nice to people. You know, you buy me a drink. Don't do shit for me. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't do a motherfucking thing for me. Don't buy me nothing. You know why? Because I don't want you to think that I owe you any of my time or energy. Not even a fucking hello. Not a smile on my face. Nothing. Because when you go out in public and you are halfway decent looking woman, sometimes it is exhausting the amount of men that are always trying to impress something upon you. You can't make eye contact with niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't be nice to nobody, you know what I mean? Because they're going to think that's like an invitation to come and talk to you or come in your face or be staring all in your eyes and shit. Nigga, out of my face. I'm married. Nigga, whole ring on. Still talking to me. So yeah, y'all, I'm sorry. This just, you know, hey. I don't have to be the prettiest bitch in the world in order to understand where the lady's coming from. Okay? Lord, y'all niggas is real upset these days. I don't know why. All right, so let's move on.